So you moved to Drangleic to lift the curse, but soon found out that demand for housing is at an all-time high,
I'm homeless.
making prices for accommodation well out of your reach. Here you have two options. First is to go hollow, and second is to find a roommate. Luckily, I can help you with the search, but on one condition. You have to subscribe. I'm sorry for slipping that in, but the pursuer is chasing after me and I don't have much time. So with all that said, let's start the ranking. Our first boss on the list is Twin Dragon Riders. They wouldn't be too particularly good. I mean, there's two of them, so that could be more helpful or more annoying. For me, they're perfectly average, so they go to B tier. Next on the list we have the Rotten. He probably smells. He might absorb you into his giant mass of dead, decaying bodies. I'd say a pretty good pick for the F tier. Here we have the Last Giant. He's pretty tall, so he has good reach. Could help you reach stuff high up if you are quite short, but he does make quite annoying noises. So he's gonna go in the C tier. Next on the list we have King Vendrick, who is a complete Chad. I mean, he literally gives you infinite humanity. So in theory, he could give you immortality. And also, starting a fight with the giants wasn't completely his fault. He got catfished pretty hard. Vendrick did nothing wrong. Our first pick for the S tier. Next we have Freya. Now I'm not scared of spiders, but that thing's got two heads and it's going in F tier. Smelter Demon provides unlimited heat and gas and steam. He'll be an amazing chef, but there's a chance that you would get burned alive, so that's gonna knock him down from S tier. I'll put him in A tier. The Skeleton Lords will be rotten and gross, but they can't summon other people to help, so that's gonna bring them up to B tier. Next is Sir Alone. There's nothing too special about him, he's just a normal person, so I'll put him in B tier. Sin the Slumbering Dragon would poison you and then crush you. F tier. Scorpioness Najka is a Quelaag wannabe who would just burrow into your home and ruin it. F tier. Ruined Sentinels are the exact same as Twin Dragon Riders, but there's 3 of them, so B tier. Royal Rat Vanguard is just a bunch of large rats. Royal Rat Authority is just a mega rat dog thing. F tier. The Pursuer will be quite average, pretty clingy, and overall not such a... One sec. Oh sh! Needless to say, the Pursuer would obviously be an amazing roommate who would always help you if you forget something, because he's always there. Another S tier pick. Velstad the Royal Aegis is just a normal person. I mean, that hammer looks pretty heavy, so I guess he could be strong enough to lift furniture around if you need that, but overall, B tier. Throne Watcher and Throne Defender is like the Twin Dragon Riders, just a bit better because of that added versatility. I'd say A tier. Prowling Magus and Congregation would cause some overcrowding to say the least. F tier. The old Iron King can generate lots of energy and heat, but he's not that space efficient, so I'm gonna put him in C tier. Old Dragon Slayers like Chad Ornstein, but I'm not quite sure it's him, it's
like
probably an
imposter.
impersonator or something, so he's getting A tier, just in case. Nashandra would probably want more room, or something, but she'll find an excuse to kill you. But there's a tiny chance she won't, so C tier. Midhat the Baneful Queen would just poison you. F tier. Lorin Zalin the King's Pet wouldn't be too bad, but I have a personal hatred towards them because of the frigid outskirts and the fact that they're just a copy and paste of the other King's Pet. So they're getting F tier. Lost Sinner is not too bad, but that centipede that crawls into her eye would not like that crawling around, so I'm gonna put her in C tier. Looking Glass Knight is amazing. Electricity and can summon other people to help out. He might trap you, but I don't think he will. Our number 3, S tier. In my opinion, the Guardian Dragon is pretty bad, but I guess the added versatility of the dragon's breath could come in handy, so C tier. The Giant Lord is like the Last Giant, just a bit less creepy, B tier. Fume Knight is quite average, I'll put him in B tier. Flexile Sentry is very flexible, lots of options for being a good roommate, A tier. Executioner's Chariot would make more sense in a stable rather than your home, F tier. Elana the Squalid Queen kind of reminds me of Nashandra for some reason, so I'll put her on the same tier. Dragon Riders like Twin Dragon Rider, just without the versatility of having two. C tier. The Demon of Song could sing, and that's it. Rest are all negatives. C tier. The Dark Lurker is great, can split to help you do stuff faster, would be S tier if you wouldn't spread the abyss in your home, which is a pretty bad thing. So A tier. The Covetous Demon would just eat you, F tier. Sarah, Varg and Grave Robbers are just like having 3 normal people in your house, A tier. The Burnt Ivory King would be great because he has a lot of followers that he can summon, A tier. The Belfry Gargoyles wouldn't provide too much of value, at least there's a lot of them, but I'll put them in C tier. Ava the King's Pet is just a slightly better version of Ludin Zalin, C tier. The Ancient Dragon wouldn't physically fit in a home, F tier. Aldia the Scholar of the First Sin has the Sigma male mentality, meaning he'd leave you behind pretty quickly, F tier. And that was my Dark Souls 2 roommate tier list. I'm gonna leave King Vendrick on top because I think he deserves the win. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.